Hey everyone, welcome back to lizfenwickdiy. In today's video, we are talking about wreaths. I thought it would be fun to give you two options for wreaths for fall. So I did one that's more traditional and then one that's more of a modern type farmhouse look. So if you're interested in that, just keep watching. I also wanted to point out to you guys my fun new shirt I picked up on Amazon. It's really cute. I just ordered it. It says peachy on it and I just thought it was adorable. I'll link it in the description if you're interested. So the first wreath we're going to do is the traditional one, and this is inspired by things that I picked up at my thrift store. I see wreath forms all the time at the thrift store, so don't go out and spend a ton of money on them. Check your thrift store first and see if you can find them. I found this oval one for $2 at my thrift store, which means I picked it up for $1. The other thing I found at my thrift store was this really big spool of burlap. They wanted $3.50 for it, and I shop on half price day, so I got it for $1.75. So I was really excited to do a wreath with these. I went out to Dollar Tree and picked up some fall stems, some fall picks, and I had a few white pumpkins from last year. So what I like to do when I'm creating any wreath is I like to start in the center and then I progressively work my way out. So what I did was I just kind of placed things in and then I went back in with my hot glue gun. So the first thing I did was come in with those two white pumpkins and place them in the center where I wanted them to sit. From there, I had 4 picks. I had a gourd one and then 3 of the pumpkin ones, and I just placed those in next to the white pumpkins. After I added that in, I had some wheat floral pieces from Dollar Tree, and I just put those on top of the picks. Next, I just hot glued things in place where I felt like it really needed to be hot glued. And then I went back and I hot glued my pumpkins in place. From there, what I like to do is stand back and look at it. Once I did that, I noticed that I needed to add a few more of the wheat pieces in around the pumpkin just to kind of fill it in. It looked a little sparse there. Next, I'm going to take that burlap that I got at the thrift store and string it through, and that's what I'm going to use to hang this up. So what I like to do to hang my wreaths on my front door is I have a command hook that is on the back of my door. So what I do is I hold up my ribbon and I just kind of, get up on my tiptoes. I'm sure I could probably get a chair or something. That'd probably be easier. And I just measure out how low I want it to hang. From there, I come in and I just tie it so that it is at the exact height that I want it, and then I just hook it on the back of the door. For me, this is the best way to do it. I'm not a huge fan of the hooks. I'll use them from time to time, but they just don't work on every single door. And here's a look at how my traditional fall wreath looks on my front door. So next, I'm going to be doing the farmhouse inspired wreath. And this was all inspired by a basket I found at a kind of antique store / flea market. It's hard to really know what they are, If you guys follow me on Instagram at lizfenwickdiy, I posted this when I found it. I kind of showed you my whole trip. So if you ever want to know when I'm out and about, go follow me on Instagram. And I found this basket for $9, and I thought that was a great price. And I've been seeing so many baskets as wreaths, and I knew I wanted to try it this fall. In order to not have to fill my entire basket, I decided to take a bunch of Dollar Tree sacks and just put them down to the bottom. Once I did that, I needed to add something to the front because you could see the white baskets. So I have just some decorative fabric. I had this green burlap on hand, and you can grab this at Joann's, anywhere. And I just cut them in little squares and use them throughout my decor. And they're great for fall. And so I just folded that in half and put it in the front of my basket. From there, I literally used white and cream pumpkins that I had on hand. I get the majority of my pumpkins at Target Dollar Spot as well as Dollar Tree. So I just kind of put them in there, turning some on the sides so that they didn't look perfect. Next, I added in some greenery pieces, and I don't know for 100%, but I believe that I picked these up last year at Hobby Lobby, and I just added them in to fill the space. Next, I added these little white pumpkin clips that I got at Dollar Tree last year, and I hope that they come out with these again this year because they are adorable. I used these last year in a fall centerpiece, and they were so cute. So if you see these, make sure you pick them up. So I just added a few of the small pumpkins around my arrangement. To hang this on the door, I'm going to use just some burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree. But the trick with these baskets is you need to make sure that you hang them low enough that when someone's walking up and approaching, they're actually able to see the contents of your basket. Don't hang it up too high. And this is a final look at my farmhouse basket. Okay, you guys, you're gonna have to let me know which of these are you more into, or maybe none at all. Maybe you have a different idea for a fall wreath, and I'd love to hear about it below. I hope I gave you some fun ideas to try this fall. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my DIYs. I have so many fun things coming out this fall. I don't want you to miss out on any. And if you missed our last DIY, I'm gonna link it here, so just click this button to go watch it. And I'll talk to you guys in our next one. Bye!